He wasn't just a police officer. He was a member of our community, our neighbor, our friend.
Heartbreak once again in KCK. 1 month after Sheriff's Deputy Elijah Ming was killed in the line of duty, law enforcement in Wyandotte County are bearing another one of their own. 26-year-old officer Hunter Simoncic. He was killed after police say someone deliberately hit him with a car. Simoncic had only been with the department for 2 years before his life was cut short.
He's being remembered as a loved member of the community. And tonight at 6, we are continuing the team coverage we have brought you all day long. KCTV5's Grace Smith is following up on the mark Simoncic left in the community.
But we begin with Gianni Navarro. And Gianni, take us through what happened. I mean, this all started with a police chase.
Lauren, that's right, it did. And Officer Simoncic was trying to deploy stop sticks to really help end this chase. But police say in the process, the driver intentionally hit him. And now this all happened just before 1 a.m. Investigators say officers responded to a shots fired call on Everett Avenue. They say they found a driver now identified as Dennis Mitchell unconscious in a truck. When they approached, he woke up and sped off. At one point, Mitchell ditched his truck and got into another vehicle as police chased him. Officer Simoncic and another officer deployed those stop sticks and the truck approached near KCK Community College. That's when police say Mitchell hit Simoncic while he was in the median. Police say they finally found Mitchell a couple miles away after he had crashed. This tragedy now leaving the community to mourn once again.
We pay our officers to do a job, but what we don't pay them to do is to get abused, beat up, and murdered anywhere, and it needs to stop.
Officer Simoncic's patrol vehicle now sits in front of City Hall for people and the community to pay their respects. As you can see, there's a bouquet of flowers there. So far, one man has came to mourn. Live in KCK, Gianni Navarro, KCTV5 News.
Gianni, thank you. And you heard it at the top of the show. Simoncic is being remembered as not just a police officer, but a member of the community. KCTV5's Grace Smith is live in KCK with more on the legacy he leaves behind. And Grace, what are you learning about the kind of man he was?
Yeah, Lauren, I think it was really an emotional day for a lot of us as we kept learning more about who this officer was. Most notably for me is that once a week before he got into his patrol car to serve and protect us, he came right here to read to students.
It's definitely a dark moment for this community, and it's a great loss.
Riddell Oakman is the Lead to Read coordinator, a reading and mentorship program throughout the Kansas City, Kansas School District, something Officer Hunter Simoncic was passionate about.
He loved this program so much. He loved the children so much, and that is all that he talked about.
Once a week before he put on his badge working the night shift, you could find Officer Simoncic at Banneker Elementary School reading to second graders.
I'm here to help. Where's your book? I'd like to hear you read. I want to hear what you know, those kinds of things.
He would often step in to help in Marla Boswell's class. Interactions she'll always remember.
I would just look at him and sit there and read with those kids. And even when they were struggling, he just said, come on, you can do it. Like, sound this out. Sound it out. And when they would get so excited, like, I read the word. I read the word. And he would just say, yeah, good job.
But that time together wasn't just magical for the students.
He struggled with a stuttering issue, and but the strange thing, when he would come to read, he wouldn't stutter.
KCKPD Chief Carl Oakman, along with his wife Riddell, moved by this, saying together they got a unique vantage point, seeing how hard he worked, whether it was reading or being a police officer.
When you see things like this, where he worked his whole life to overcome that, and you see what happened to him last night, no one deserves that.
He was totally committed, totally concerned, and totally driven.
As this is a dark time for the community, she says now is more important than ever to pause and do better as Samancic gave the ultimate sacrifice.
To really recognize the dedication and the desire that all of the officers have in order to make our community a better place.
And it was really powerful just listening to the chief and his wife talk about who Officer Samancic was. He was a young guy who just wanted to make a positive change. Live in KCK, Grace Smith, KCTV 5 News.
Making a positive change and being consistent about it. Grace, thank you.